Hi, I'm Jonathan Garrigue. I'm a program manager on the Windows Store team, and I'm going to show you how to configure your apps or games for private audience today. So private audience allows you to make your app or game visible only to people that you specify. And here's why that's important. Everybody knows the importance of testing in production, right? You want to put your product in the store and you want to test it before it becomes visible to everyone. You want to make sure everything is working end-to-end, including all the services that you connect to, any in-app purchases that you have. And you want to do that without announcing to the world that your product is ready in the store and can be purchasable, because you want to get it just right before you launch. And private audience lets you do that without disclosing that your app is coming. All right, so the first thing I'm going to show you is the customer experience for private audience. So I have an app that I've already published configured for private audience, and I'm going to use the direct protocol link to launch the store and load that particular app. So this is my private audience demo app, aptly named. I am in the group of people who are allowed to see this app in the store. Now, if I log out, so I'm going to go to my personal account and log out, I'm going to just rerun that exact same experience, run, same link. Now I'm unauthenticated, and the store is saying, I'm sorry, I can't load this for you, may not be here, might not be authenticated, really can't tell you why, but it's not here. So this is just an example of the store hiding the app from a user who's not authenticated and in the list of people who can see this private audience app in the store. Now let's take a look at how to configure private audience in Dev Center for your app or game. This is the same private audience demo app that we just looked at in the store. I'm going to click into the latest submission, and then I'm going to go to the pricing and availability section where I can modify my private audience settings. So on the pricing and availability page, private audience is under visibility. Now remember, this is an update, so I've already configured this for private audience, and I've chosen the groups that I'd like to be able to see this app in the store. Now groups are managed under customer groups. I'll show you that next. But I can put as many people as I want on my test team or my colleagues, my enthusiasts. I can manage those groups independently. But let's say, this first submission I made for my test team, I'd like to add my colleagues to this so that they could also see it in the store. That's really just it. I make sure it's private. I make sure that the audiences that I want, I go ahead and save this, and then I submit the submission. And as soon as that's in the store, those are the people who can see it. So as I said, to manage the groups of people that I just made my app visible to, you can go to the Engage section on the left nav, go to Customer Groups, and it'll list all those groups that you saw surfaced in the private audience UI earlier. So let's say I have some new colleagues, and I'd like to add them to the group so that they could see the app in the store as well. I just click into the group, add their email addresses. This is the same Microsoft account that they use to authenticate with the store. Save it here, and a few seconds later, they too will be able to see this particular app in the store. So that was a quick look at how you would enable private audience in the store. For more information, click the link below, and thanks for your attention.